Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Mua, or good afternoon to my fifth period, or actually everyone, because this is minimum day this week. As you are aware, I will be returning next week, and I'm excited to see you guys soon. The next 3 days, Miss Ortiz will be in the classroom with you guys. Mr. Gregory is actually on a sixth grade camp. He's going to sixth grade camp with his daughter. So I expect you to be on your best behavior for the next 3 days. So today we are going to be focusing on percent increase and decrease as well. Please take out your materials. Today you will need your agenda, pencil, notebook, and page 101, which will be handed back to you later on today towards the end of the lesson. Please write in your agenda that page 101 is what is going to be expected to be done. So in your agenda, or in your math notebook, actually, we are going to write down these steps, and these steps are actually for percent increase and decrease, and when you are looking for a percent. So this is when you are looking for a percent, and these are the steps. So please write this down. Miss Ortiz will pause the video, and you guys are going to write each step down. First step is you want to find the difference between the two numbers that are given to you. Second step is difference, meaning that it is going to be subtract. Second step is you're going to take your answer in step 1 and divide by the first number. Step 3, you're going to take your answer in step 2 and then multiply by 100 to get your percent. And in step 4, you want to ask yourself, is it a percent increase or is it a decrease? Miss Ortiz will pause the video for a few minutes, and you are going to write this down in your math notebook. In this next section, you're going to put your pencils down while I do this one. And you guys just watch using the steps that was just given to you. The direction reads that we want to find each percent increase, and we're going to round to the nearest percent. Let's take a look at our step. Step 1 is find the difference between the two numbers. Our two numbers are 12 and 48. We are going to find the difference, and we're going to do step 1 is 48 minus 12, which equals 36. So step 1 is done. Let's take a look at step 2. Now in step 2, take your answer in step 1. We're going to take 36, which is this one here, and we're going to divide. So I'm going to say divide by the first number. And which one's the first number? Is it 48 or is it 12? And I can tell you this, that it's going to be 12 since that's the first number. So 36 divided by 12 equals 3. Now, are we done? We're done with step 2. We are going to move on to step 3. And in step 3, it states that take your answer in step 2, which is 3. So step 3, we're going to take the answer in step 2, and we're going to multiply by 100 to get the percent. And 3 times 100 is 300, and it's a 300% increase since it went from 12 teachers to 48 teachers. That should be an increase. So my answer is 300% increase. Next, you are going to do this one as a group. The question is asking you from 40 cans to 70 cans, what is the percent increase? And we want to round to a percent. Please make sure you use your step, and Miss Ortiz will pause the video and give you guys about 4 minutes to do this in your groups. Your answer should have been 75%. And is it an increase or decrease, class? It should be, since it went from 40 to 70, that should be an increase percent. Okay, now what happens when you are given a number, an original number, with asking and a percent? These are the steps. Step 1 is you're going to take the percent number and divide by 100. Step 2, you're going to take your answer in step 1 and multiply by the original number. In step 3, you're going to ask yourself, is it an increase or a decrease? If it is an increase, let's go to A. You're going to add your answer in step 2 to the original number, which should be this number here. And if it is a decrease, it's going to be part B, decrease, and you're going to subtract the answer in step 2 to the original answer, which should be that one. Miss Ortiz will pause the video now, and you are going to write these steps down in your math notebook. Now let's try this one together, and you guys are going to watch me as I do this one. Please put your pencils down, and I'm going to use the steps to help me. We are going to take the percent and divide by 100. So my percent is 75. So I'm going to take 75, step 1, and I'm going to divide it by 100. That's going to equal 0.75. Step 1 is done. Now I'm going to take step 2. It says take your answer in step 1, which is this one here, 0.75. And I'm going to multiply it by the original number, which is 200 books. 200 books. You guys have a calculator, so you guys could use this. This is going to be 150. Now, step 2 is done, and I'm going to ask myself in step 3, is it an increase or a decrease? Take a look. This word here tells you that it is a decrease, so we are going to go with part B, which is part B here. We're going to decrease. If it's a decrease, then you subtract the answer in step 2 from the original number. Where's my original number? This is my original number here. So we're going to take 200, step 3. We're going to take 200, subtract 150. That equals 50 books decrease. Your answer is 50 books decrease. Any question? If you are confused, Ms. Ortiz can pause the video and you guys could rewatch it or rewind the video. Now let's take a look. Write this part down in your math notebook. And this is the problem. You have 160 bananas and it did a 20% decrease. You're going to do this. Ms. Ortiz is going to pause the video and give you 5 minutes. And then you are going to, I will show you guys the answer. Your answer should be 128 bananas. Since it is a decrease. So this number should be less than this number here. You are going to find your pair that Mr. Gregory have paired you up with, and Miss Ortiz will pass back your paper to you, and you are going to finish page 101. Any questions? I will upload this video on the Weebly Online Math 7, and you guys can always check it out. And Miss Ortiz will go back and rewind this video, and you guys can always watch it again.